Bit by bit, piece by piece, limb by limb, eyes for an eye. Unlike a Naj and Luther, I don't have to play fair. Good luck sleeping, horseman. The saint of acid is coming to cleanse your sins.
All right, well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to another very exciting episode of WPW's Saturday Night Showdown on a Sunday night of all nights. I am your host, the Killjoy JTB, joined every time by my broadcast partner, Andrew Jensen.
Yeah, the one rare time we are over here on a Sunday, but we had good reasons, folks. We had some good reasons.
Yeah, we had some good reasons for that. But quite a bit has happened between the last episode and tonight, and what you just heard was a wonderful message from the wonderful Saint Acid, Kalindar Hatafi. Because if you guys remember in the last episode, Guns and Glory and the Fangs are kind of, let's just say they're not in great standing with one another right now.
Ooh, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah. Because at the end of their tag match last episode, ladies and gentlemen, Guns and Glory began to attack the Fangs as they were celebrating their victory, and then proceeded in what could only be seen as a blasphemous act from the other members of the Fangs and Vega himself, as they decided to wipe all of the blood off of both of the Fangs and themselves, and then proceeded to burn the bloody rag in a trash can to make sure that the Fangs do not get their blood tax. And let's just say Vega's not a happy camper about that in the slightest.
No, I mean, Guns and Glory have done some very ballsy moves over the years, but I think this one is just top of the list. Just one of those why would you risk it kind of moments.
Yeah, and it seems like Vega has sent someone out to dole some punishment out to at least one of the members responsible. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, is this Mr. Snuggles? Oh,
yeah, that's Mr. Snuggles.
oh, thank you for the good kitty. Let's see, it's a message from Mr. Bastion Butler, challenging me to a double or nothing ladder match. Oh. Alright then. Well, so, it appears I've been given a declaration, ladies and gentlemen. Bastion Butler is challenging me to a briefcase, a ladder match at Resist and Disorder for the shoes that he so, rudely took away from me last time, and it seems that we're doing a double or nothing type of bout. The winner of that match will win some of the money that I won in the Extreme Rules match. Actually, no, I'm scratch that. It's all of the money that I won, plus I think it's whatever money that you put up for that match too, Jensen.
Yeah, it would be the shoes plus the money, plus whatever's left of what you got. Yeah, this is a true high-stakes game right about now.
Well, Butler, you will be glad to know that I accept your challenge, and I will gladly, I'll gladly put you through another ladder, or multiple, or a table even. And I'll see you at Resist and Disorder. As we, as we think about that, let's go ahead and head down to ringside for our opening matchup. I think that's a appropriate timing.
Yeah, probably some good timing.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Four Horsemen, Sergeant Major Payne. And make sure to stand up and salute the soldier as entered the building to kick off tonight's episode of Showdown.
It's always good to see Sarge, but lately we have been getting some, I don't want to quite say disturbing, but some very cryptic tweets about the actions of the other horsemen. Perhaps Payne has just let him off the leash a little bit, blow off some steam, but I do not like where it's going for the horsemen, let alone Payne.
Yeah, and you know, some of the Four Horsemen are out tonight in competition. Your Rocker Girl champion Alma Valen will be taking on the Oni Haruka Daisuke in your penultimate matchup of the night, and as well as I think, from what I understand, the honorary fifth member. I'll consider my thought later. Introducing the challenger, representing the Fangs of Vega, they are Saint Acid, Kalindar, Hatafi. And here they come, the enforcer for Vega.
Yeah, always good seeing the good Saint out here. Always a pleasure seeing them.
We'll see if Hatafi will be able to make up for what Guns and Glory took away. And wait, hold on, what? Hold on, being given another note here. Oh joy. It appears I have to prepare for later on tonight, because I guess I'll be facing Luther Bolphonheim in the main event. In a hardcore match, nonetheless.
Oh, I do feel sorry for you.
Joy. My night's just going absolutely fine already, and we just started. Like how Kalindar has just started the match with a chop across the chest of Payne.
Yeah, and as you were saying, but yes, the honorary fifth horseman, Shuria, will also be in a match tonight.
Yeah, a 2-on-1 handicap match going up against Morgan Reid and the Primal Garuda.
Yeah, right now, I honestly, Taffy does have his work kind of scoop slam there cut out for him, trying to potentially get the upper hand of the much wilier veteran in Payne.
A matter of whether or not Hatafi will be able to succeed in that.
Yeah, Hatafi wisely rolling out of the ring, trying to get at least some quick breathing.
A crossbody to the outside by Payne.
Oh, from the top rope, Payne just absolutely not letting up.
Well, Payne calling to the crowd, but Hatafi right there to knock him back out.
Yeah, the fans kind of giving Payne a piece of his mind, or a piece of their mind, excuse me, about some of the actions him and his crew have been taking in the past few weeks.
And right out of the corner with a bulldog. Went for that pin attempt, about to kick out at 1. Payne jumping behind him. Reverse DDT. And Payne with the power bomb.
Payne just showing absolute inhuman strength to just pick up Hatafi from laying down for a brutal powerbomb.
Brief elbow drop from the standing position now. Hatafi going to the top turnbuckle. What could they be planning here? Another elbow drop from the top into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And make sure to place your bets, everyone. We do have betting here for matches in WPW now, officially sanctioned.
Please gamble responsibly.
Yes. Oh, went for that.
Went for the howitzer, but Hatafi managing to sidestep.
Trying to make things up with a bear hug, but looks like Hatafi is able to escape it. And now Hatafi going to the fireman's carry position, dropping Payne down. Now, locking in the rings of Saturn. For a brief moment, the tears of Hatafi. Over the cover, another kick out at 1.
So far, 3 pin attempts, all Hatafi, and Payne has been able to kick out of all of them.
And Hatafi locking in the trophy taker. Taking Payne out. Well, wonder if that will be enough to put him away. Going for the cover once again. 2. No.
Payne is about as resilient as it comes. So there is no way you have to, or excuse me, there is no way that you can pin him that simply. You have to wear him down and beat him within an inch of his life. 1. Kick out at 1.
Hook elbow drop on across the back of Hatafi there. Oh, looked like Payne was going for some sort of suplex up, but now going with a roll up here. Whoa! Payne reversing. No, kick out at 1.
Small package, Payne able to roll it back over literally inches from a 3 count.
Taking Hatafi into the corner now. Quick kick into the gut, and Hatafi rolling out. Payne jumping behind. Payne into the cover. 2. Kick out at 2. I think Payne's getting ready to set Hatafi up for the Blitzkrieg, but no! Hatafi able to escape it. Now send Payne up once again for the tears of Hatafi. Is he gonna get locked in? They do.
Hatafi gets it locked in, but Payne, I don't know if he had that scouter or what, but just able to break it up.
Seems like every step Hatafi makes, Payne is just 2 steps ahead, able to escape every move that they have planned. Right into the corner with a knee.
Yeah, these
And Trophy Taker once again locked in. Pulling Pain down.
Strangers.
1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Kalindar Hatafi. And Hatafi wisely teleporting out of the ring to prevent any sort of payback from Pain.
Yeah, any kind of payback or shenanigery.
Now, he may not have been able to get any blood tax in this matchup, but they were able to make sure justice was served, and obviously knowing that their partner, Luther Bolphonheim, is in that hardcore main event tonight, I'm sure Vega will possibly getting some blood tax from me. It all depends on what happens, because now I have to prepare for that matchup now.
Yeah, that's there's definitely gonna be some blood tax paid tonight.
Yeah, but we were talking about Shuria earlier. There's been a little bit of intensity coming in surrounding both Shuria and the Oni of Matsumoto, Haruka, Daisuke. Shuria launching a surprise attack on Haruka in the backstage area, wanting to go for another round at that undefeated streak from Haruka, but because of her actions, Haruka has denied Shuria that opportunity. Now Shuria looking to prove herself later tonight in a 2-on-1 handicap match to show Haruka that she can take on the Oni once more. But before we get to that match, we got more matchups coming at you. Next one coming up. From what I understand, it seems that the likes of Jacob Storm and Ivy Reid have signed some sort of deal with the Primal of Ice Shiva to sort of like essentially keeping Hel at bay, to prevent Hel from launching any sort of revenge attack against Storm, which that's something I'm gonna have to probably get some answers on if I can. But yeah, it looks like we're seeing the fruits of that deal in our next matchup. We got Shiva and Hel coming at you next. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Primals, wrestling out of the Alpha Amphitheater, the Primal of Ice, Shiva. And just like that, the temperature has gotten lower and it has gotten colder here in the underground, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit brisk. Fall hasn't... It's like we skipped over fall and went straight to winter.
I mean, in some places that does just happen.
Yeah, right now, definitely one of them.
And introducing her opponent, representing Ragnarok, she is the goddess Hel. Still the only remaining member of the fact. I mean, I hesitate to call it faction now. Yeah, Ragnarok only down to one more member, that being Hel, looking to continue what was started so many years ago.
Yeah, we went from winter to sub-zero right now. Hel has been on an absolute mission since her brother Fenrir disappeared. As we don't know what happened after that casket match, where Fenrir could have potentially gone, if he is alive, if he's not.
I mean, I think we all saw the evidence right there that he burned. He burned to a crisp.
He burnt to a crisp, but something that evil, I have a very bad feeling, does not stay dead for long.
And my doubts. Oh, flying knee right out of the gate by Hel. I know one competitor we won't be seeing tonight, but a sort of a loose ally of Shiva, that being the Fae. The Fae goes by the name of Lady Kathgina. Obviously, she's been having a little bit of issues surrounding a certain Witcher going by the name of Draven Dunn. And I just got confirmation from the commission earlier today that Draven Dunn and Lady Kathgina will be taking each other on at Resist and Disorder in a submission match.
Whoa.
So, yeah, no, that's gonna be very, very interesting to see.
Yeah, that is going to be an absolute brutal match.
It almost, I will admit though, there is a little bit of like, I feel one-sidedness with that matchup because you got Kathgina, which obviously, you know, like I'm not gonna, no disrespect to my queen, but like, Lady Kathgina, heavily known for her technical prowess and all that, and Draven Dunn, at least from what I've seen, hasn't exactly shown that sort of technical prowess. She's more of a big heavy hitter.
You aren't wrong, but we have seen miracles happen before. Now, I do love Lady K. She is amazing.
I'm telling you, man.
Our wonderful patron and protector here of the booth.
Yes.
But I expected more of the tricksy nature of the Fae. But I'm just going to have to see. I'm not going to count out Draven and the Witchers yet. But at the same time, Lady K does have a handful of party tricks up her ethereal sleeves.
Mm-hmm. But coming back to the match right quick, Shiva catching Hel from the maneuver she was pulling off earlier, now just stomping on that elbow and now dropping the knee.
Yeah, so far, Shiva, might have spoke too soon. Shiva was fairly in control, but now Hel trying to get the upper hand again.
Right into the corner. What's Hel got planned? Oh! Bulldog out of the gate. Now going for the cover. One. New kick out at one. Going for the drop kick. Shiva not at all phased, but a Pele kick knocking her down. That flying knee once again knocking Shiva down. Quick kick to the side and now just arching that back before stomping right back onto it. Now looking for it again.
Yeah, going for another one.
Oh, going for a series of kicks followed up with that knee strike. Now I'm just biting at the forehead there a little bit. Oh! Hel to the top rope now. What could she be planning here? Oh, went for the coup de grace, but Shiva rolling out of the way. Oh, Shiva getting back up to her feet here and over the top, and Shiva dodging that top rope maneuver.
Yeah, Hel going for just over the top, miscalculated her timing a little bit. Going again though.
And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, at Resistance Disorder, it will be Shiva going after your Synthwave champion Cal-Amity for that championship. And speaking of, we will be seeing Cal-Amity after this matchup here, going up against the former Rock Girl champion Amber Drake. Oh, quick clothesline there, knocking Hel down, stomping to the thigh. Out and Shiva. Oh no! Hel reversing. Another flying knee. Hel once again to the top rope. Could be looking for Hel's judgment, but no. Oh.
Oh, flying knee again.
A big side slam there into the mat, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Weapon to the ropes and a spear. Death's toll landed. 1, 2, no. Hel visibly frustrated.
Oof. Hel, it is absolutely showing. Hel is throwing everything at Shiva right now and just cannot put her away.
Oh. I went for that ankle lock there, but it looked like Hel had the ropes. And a suplex by Shiva into a pin attempt. 1, 2, no. Quick kick into the gut, taking Hel back up to her feet, working that arm before stomping on it. Hel trying to recompose herself in the corner, but Shiva right there, not allowing her any moment to rest.
Oh, and just wrenching on the neck, just pulling her up on that second rope.
Now going for the cover. 1, no.
Ooh.
Whoa! Standing dropkick right there in the middle of the ring. Hel back in. Shiva following suit. Oh, quick rake of the eyes. And a face plant right there. Hel once again looking to arch that back before stomping right onto it.
Yeah, Hel going for another one of her patented stomps.
Oh, Hel taking her into that, out of that corner, and landing the frozen grace. Into the cover now. 1, 2, no. How poetic, though, landing frozen grace right onto the primal of ice.
Absolutely.
There would have been a huge sense of irony if that ended out the match, but obviously, as you can see, it is not, and Shiva making Hel pay dearly for that.
Now Hel with just the absolute flurry of offense, dragging Shiva's practical corpse middle of the ring.
And Hel locking in Death's Embrace. That could be it for the Primal. And she's tapping out. And here is your winner, the Goddess, Hel. Oh, looks like even despite even despite the offers of protection, I don't know how much that's gonna be against against someone like Hel.
I mean, it put her aggression elsewhere for the moment, but still, that is, you may have to up that protection a little bit more.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, we were speaking about Shuria earlier. We're actually gonna hear what Shuria has to say in regards to everything that has transpired between her and Haruka over these past couple weeks. So let's go ahead and hear from the Rising Storm. Your match against Lena was unimpressive. Crawl back to infamy. Haruka-san believes that trying to win over Lena was a way for me to impress her. The fact that she decided to spend her quality time grabbing a chair and sat at the entranceway while I was finding her strength in my opponent during our fight was not her being impressed already. Oni, I believe you're lying to yourself. You may be nearly back to full human, but the cold titanium interior remains, and it has cracks that only I can see. Haruka-san, me getting to you backstage isn't an act of wanting attention. It's because I wanted to know the answer after that match. You denied it to my face, so I retaliate by getting up close and personal with you. I didn't care if your security was on lunch break. Retaliation was needed. And once they showed up and broke us off, your words rang deep in my soul. Crawl back to infamy? I hear you loud and clear, Oni. The cocoon is breaking, and it's climbing back to get you. Tonight, you'll see a bit of a side of me. Maybe you'll reconsider. The storm is getting stronger and louder, and it's banging at the door of the slaughterhouse. Yeah, so here's Shuria there calling out the Oni, saying the signs are there. She is getting weaker. But I don't know, man. The past few times we've seen Haruka, even despite some of the downgrades, she's still one hell of a beast.
Absolutely. There are some things that upgrades just cannot give, and raw talent is one of them.
Yeah, and Haruka has shown just in the brief period of time that she's had with those downgrades that, you know, like she's definitely compensated for the lack of.
Definitely compensated. And who knows what she's going to be capable of if she tries to do more downgrades, or what could happen with just what we've seen so far as for augmentations, but still, Shuria is banging on the slaughterhouse doors. She might not like what's inside.
Yeah. But as we ponder that, we got more women's competition up next. So we got the Saturday champion coming up. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of the UK, Amber Drake. Amber Drake, one of the final three in that big 8-woman showcase match at Ascension to determine the number one contender for the Synthwave Championship. Unfortunately, not able to pick up the victory. And now it looks like, even though it's not championship opportunity, she's getting the opportunity to face the champ herself. And who knows, depending on the outcome of this, it could result in a potential future title match. We'll see.
Who knows at that point?
And introducing her opponent, representing the Lucha Queens, she is the WPW Synthwave Champion, Cal-Amity. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner, your new Synthwave Championship, winning that off of Morgan Reid. And I gotta say, even for the brief period that she's held that championship, she's proven herself to be quite the competitor, and obviously, you know, quite the champion.
Yeah, definitely. A definite fighting champion, and has just taken on, well, everybody so far, but has not backed down from any form of a challenge, and is just, she's loving it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Immediately cross body by Cal-Amity. Oh, immediately Amber trying to make the champ tap out, but Cal-Amity able to escape it. Reversing into a drop toe hold and another crossbody. And a drop kick from the standing position by Amber. And Cal-Amity back up to her feet now, went for the kick. Cal-Amity dodging, but getting that kick in once again. Calamity dropping that knee. Now just stomping onto the face of Amber. And a running elbow drop. This Calamity got planned here, going into the corner is Amber trying to recover. Amber though catching her, putting her into that corner now.
Ooh. Hyperextending the back of the knee there. Ooh, and a hard stomp.
Calamity rolling out of the ring. Amber Drake following her, but no. Oh,
Thinking something else.
Yep, going to the top turnbuckle. Catch her out with that double axe handle.
Was probably planning to do it on the outside, but with Calamity getting back in, well, quick adjustment.
Amber Drake always, as always, the one of the more technical wrestlers here on the women's roster, continuously working the arms and legs of Calamity, as we have already just seen. Calamity, you know, not letting that stop her, going for another knee drop, but Amber rolling out of the way, dodging that Irish whip into the ropes, ducking over, jumping under, and a big suplex into a pin. But no, kick out just before the count of one.
Yeah, ref taking his time, trying to find the right position, but a beautiful bridging suplex.
And tweeting on social media, the former Saturday champion Morgan Reid. Oh, hold on. Amber Drake getting that poison mist in with a punt kick, going for the cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. As I was saying, Morgan Reid tweeting on social media saying, well, Shuria, I had hoped our first time facing each other would be more of a fair fight, but a match is a match and a win is a win. You may have your eyes set on Haruka, but do your best to weather our assault, because the Bird Mom and I plan on rising above your so-called storm. And Viva La Revolution, as I was speaking that out with the cover, but no, kick it out at 2. But, you know, it didn't even click with me, honestly, that this would be Morgan and Shuria's first time facing each other in a match. Would be a 2-on-1 handicap.
Yeah, a absolute brutal match this will end up being. Also very surprising. Yeah, the two of them have just absolutely circled each other until tonight.
Calamity continuously stomping on the arm of Amber Drake. Going for it again. 1, 2, 3. Taking her back up to her feet now. Oh, the big DDT on the outside. Followed up with an elbow drop. Oh, what has Calamity got planned here? Going to the top turnbuckle. Went for the elbow drop by Amber Drake, rolling out. Both competitors back into the count of 11.
Amber, though, wrenching the arm, trying to stop Calamity in some capacity, or staunch the offense a little.
Oh, was Amber Drake got planned here? Oh! Looks like for a minute she was going for a figure four, but even then going for the cover. 1, 2, no! Calamity again, back up to her feet. Whipped into the turnbuckle. Tube slam in that corner. Amber going to the middle rope. What could she be planning here? Went for the drop kick, but Calamity just dodging just out of the way. And whoop to the rope, sucking over, and a back elbow.
Hard back elbow.
Big kick across the back. Now just wrenching that arm. A series of stomps across the chest there. Again, Calamity back up to her feet. Oh! Oh, the Insano kick! With the cover now! 2! No!
Yeah, Amber realized that she could not let Calamity get any kind of offense back in there. Oof. But just that one brief opening for a kick.
Oh, and went for an infinite Calamity, but Amber dodging out of the way. Amber into the cover. 2, no. Continuing to work that back on those arms. Amber getting a little bit of payback for what Calamity did earlier. No more for the kick, but Calamity tripping her up. A big suplex there by the champ. Another one, this time on the outside.
Yeah, Amber nowhere to run this time.
Tossing Calamity into the barricade over there. Now taunting the champ. Calamity kind of when it gets her a little bit. Lifting up Amber and leaving her hung out to dry. Calamity on the top turnbuckle and landing infinite Calamity. 1, 2, 3. And here's your winner, Cal-Amity.
Hard fought victory, but congrats to the champ.
Oh. Well, I'm seeing Amber Drake heading back into the ring right quick. A little bit of a stare down between those two. And it looks like Amber Drake offering her hand and Calamity accepting it as show of respect. between both a former champ and a current champion.
See, that's what we need. More just friendly sportsmanship like that.
Yeah, I do love me some sportsmanship here.
But still, congrats to both of them. Ultimately, Cal-Amity coming out on top.
That's not the only champion we got here tonight. We got more. We're gonna be seeing our our underground champ coming up next. So that being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of a land down under, Merrick, the Hunter. Merrick putting on one hell of a showing in the 8-man showcase match at Ascension. And obviously that one, that particular showcase match being for the number one contendership spot for the Underground Championship. And introducing his opponent, he is the sheriff of WPW and is the WPW Underground Championship, Montgunnery. And as Montgunnery prepares to defend that championship against the Dark Magician Ignatius Black, it seems like him and Cal-Amity kind of have a similar ideology here, probably wanting to give some of these people not the championship opportunities, but kind of giving them a chance to sort of test themselves in the possibility of getting a title opportunity in the near future.
Yeah, great way to find out who potential competitors can be. Give them a non-title shot and see what they can do.
Yeah, and especially with the show sportsmanship we saw at the end of the last match between Amber and Cal-Amity, there's always that, I think the chances of that may have just gone up for Amber.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, out of the gate, heads into the takedown by Merrick, or not, by Montgunnery, excuse me. And we're waiting to see if maybe Merrick will show the same courtesy to the Underground champ. Missing that springboard single leg. And a springboard bulldog by Montgunnery this time. Oh. Montgunnery ducking over. Oh! Merrick with the powerbomb reversal. And, it's always chilling to not know where Ignatius is during times like this, because as far as I'm aware, he's not booked for tonight, but I can you rest assured he is somewhere. He is definitely watching this matchup very closely.
Oh, absolutely. He is somewhere in the void with his patron, I'm sure.
Yeah. Probably taking a swig of, whatever it is, people like Ignatius like to drink. Probably a fine wine. That seems...
Aged for a few millennia, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sling Blade on the outside, followed up with a drop kick by Montgunnery. The champ just laying down the assault on the Marauder here. But Merrick with a sweep of the leg. Oh! Slammed right into the steel steps. And tweeting on social media, the Primal Vice Shiva saying, Mr. Storm is now in my care as Ivy is busy at the moment. No one other than I will touch him. To try to do otherwise will lead to the breaking of your legs or being put through a cage wall. It will depend on what the commission will allow. You have been warned. I've also been told that the merch stalls are having a sale. Go buy primordial merch, please.
Well, there you go. The Lady of Ice has spoken.
I mean, I heard Shiva has some pretty good air conditioners, but good portable air conditioners for sale.
Oh, absolutely. It's late in the season, but dog days of summer are right around the corner.
I mean, honestly, I would imagine both Garuda and Shiva just have a great combo going on. Garuda with portable fans and Shiva with portable ACs. Like that's like a match made in heaven.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, kick across the back, standing moonsault there. Clothesline there, back elbow. Merrick trying to fight back, Irish Whip into the corner. From Montgunnery. Oh! Oh, another powerbomb reversal. Merrick with the cover. One. No. Merrick now going for a series of suplexes here to Montgunnery. Oh, going for him again. One. Looking for a second. Two.
Release suplex on that.
And now
Ouch.
a series of right hooks into the forehead there. Going for him again. Oh, and the Hunter's buckshot right out of nowhere with the cover. Two. No. Oh, accidentally slamming Merrick into the ref there. Going for that kick. Montgomery rolling into it. And a DDT. Oh, Montgunnery here with a standoff. Going into the cover. One, two, no. And here we go with a high noon. One, two, no.
Oof.
A standoff and a high noon back to back. Not enough to put the Marauder away.
Yeah, Merrick, definitely a competitor to say the least. Definitely a tough competitor to put away.
Merrick picking up. Oh! Powerbomb followed up with a knee. Oh, Montgunnery with a kick to the back. Going to the top turnbuckle once again, looking... Oh, was just a regular splash this time.
Yeah, nothing flashy on that splash, but with full contact.
Another standing moonsault there by the champ.
Going up and over and catching Merrick this time.
Oh, series of kicks and that busted open Merrick. Oof. Tossing Montgunnery around to the other side.
A cannonball into the corner.
Oh, Montgunnery escaping. Both of them just continuing this fight on the outside, tossing Merrick to the other side. Oh. Oh, wait. And Montgunnery with a standoff right on the outside. And is he looking for a standing high noon? We're at the count of 13 and both competitors back in the ring. Oh, but Montgunnery not finished yet. Going to the top turnbuckle. But for another splash, but Merrick rolling out of the way.
There's still some fight left in Merrick after just an absolute brutal assault on the outside.
And another high noon from a springboard position on the apron. What? To 3! And here is your winner, Montgunnery. Hey, you could hear the excitement of my voice when we got to the near end of that matchup there. Whenever Montgunnery is out, you're always, I think it's safe to always expect a really, really great match. The amount of the amount of moves that man can just pull out of his pocket at any given point in time is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. You can never count out Montgunnery in any capacity because he will just pull absolute magic out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm. But ladies and gentlemen, we got more matches coming up for you next. But before we get to the second half of our show, we got to pay our dues to our very, very glorious sponsors. So that being said, we'll see you guys in just a few quick moments.
Ladies, look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Does he look like me? Hell no. But can he smell like me? Hell yes! Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend is my brand new fragrance from men in deodorant, body wash, and shampoo varieties. Made out of the finest ingredients gathered from the corners of the 9 realms. So now you can smell like you just wrestled a demon buck-ass naked in the midst of smoke and the scent of mead on your skin. Slayed your draconic son and fought many a dangerous monsters of the deep. Beowulf's Monster Blood Blend. Live like a legend, be a legend, smell like a legend.
Not made of actual monster's blood. Any blood found is merely a coincidence, nothing more. Please don't sue us. Start your day right with the clean, sweet spice of Brass Kettle Blend Turkish coffee. One of the day's best perks. Because nobody does coffee better than the Turks.
Put the pep in your step with Lucky Potion, a Did It Alchemy and Catering specialty product.
Sick of all those bills as a result of being sent to the hospital after a match? There's an easier solution out there if you listen close. Senzu Bean! Senzu Bean Herbal Blend Tea. One swallow will make recovery follow.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Do you need some extra eddies in your pocket? Do you love to flaunt your superior predictive powers to friends and strangers? Do you want the rush of winning big without the fear of some no-neck loan shark sizing you up for a pair of cement shoes? Well, I am proud to announce that Wolfpack Wrestling has partnered with Devil's Own LLC to bring you the newest and experimental craze in online high-stakes gaming, Pound and Penny. Our easy-to-use interface allows you to not only speculate on the outcomes of your favorite underground sporting events, but also to back up your educated estimate by putting your hard-earned credits on the line. Simply put, once a match begins, you will have the opportunity to use your preferred electronic device to pick your buff, sweaty competitor of choice. Select the amount of credits you are comfortable taking from your fellow players, and click Vote. But be quick, the window to vote is only 1 minute. So whether it's an 8-person showcase match, a one-on-one title bout, or an Extreme Rules match where a competitor is trying to show off to an ephemeral fairy queen, you can put your experience and inductive reasoning to work for you. And then make sure you take your surplus of credits and buy yourself a fresh new pair of Throws Kicks. Throws Kicks, Hey, wait a minute. Who put this on the script? Of course not. It's fucking Cram!
We would also like to note that tonight's show is brought to you by Bearthame's very own Dark Ale. Goffness, the cool, quenching, deliciously malty taste of the hot sun and cool breeze. For your daily goodness, get Goffness. And also, make sure to get all your dessert needs at the Gregorian International Pastries. The sweetest deals on earth are here. Now, obviously, you know, we can't do this show without our wonderful, wonderful equipment, our equipment givers from Match Tech Madness. Make sure to go get all of your wonderful, hardware goods over at the glorious Match Tech Madness. They help us put on the show week in and week out, making sure that we have everything that we need. And also a huge thank you to the Matsumoto Corp, now owned by Hana Matsumoto fully herself. Our primary benefactors, make sure everyone gets paid and everyone gets healed in part. Also, due to the help of Bearthame's Resurrectionist group, a lot of thank yous coming across the board. And I apparently missed this. I've been given a request at the top of the order, or at the top of the hour. Aura.
I don't care how the rest of the night goes. Like, there it is. That is the pinnacle right there.
You're already seeing me in a hardcore match later on tonight. Be quiet.
You know what? I'm all right with 2. I'm all right with that.
Well, anyway, we got some handicap action coming at you next. We heard from one of the competitors. We heard from Shuria, looking to prove herself again, this time, once again, to the Oni Matsumoto Haruka after what transpired in the backstage area in the last episode. So, without being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The phone contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Pattaya City, Thailand, She is the Rising Storm, Shuria. Now, does she officially represent the Four Horsemen, or is it still like a loose honorary member?
I would probably say loose honorary member, like Atiana.
Okay.
But yes, the unofficial Fifth Horseman, definitely looking for a fight. She has been training under the careful eye of our very own Sergeant Major Payne. And honestly, I don't know if the training is able to keep up with her.
We shall wait and see if that training will pay off as she prepares to face on 2 competitors here tonight. And introducing her opponents. First, wrestling out of the Matsumoto Estate, Morgan Reid. Here she is, your former WPW Synthwave champion, losing that championship at Ascension to Cal-Amity. And tweeting on social media, Lady Cat Gina saying, I do so love coming to work. Gotta take care of my boys in the booth. Ooh, and food. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you. Ooh, ramen. Yes.
And introducing her partner. Wrestling out of the Howling Eye. She is the primal of wind and air, Garuda! And one of the 4 members of the Primals. We saw one of them earlier on tonight on the form of Shiva when she took on the goddess Hel, along with the other Primals who are not here tonight, but are definitely watching in the form of Titan and Ifrit. Ramu still, I've gotten confirmation, not an official member of the Primals, and it seems actually not entirely like what they do, but you know, that's something I don't have full info on. But here we go. Morgan Reid starting out between these two. DDT right out of the gate to Shuria. Oh, Shuria trying to go after Garuda, but costing her a little bit. Oh, takedown by Morgan. Oh, suplex into the corner there. Now going for the cover. 1, but Garuda right there to break it up.
Garuda wisely jumping out of Shuria's reach there before she could get a hold on her.
Shuria blocking that strike from Morgan, but Morgan's still landing that side slam there and jumping across the stomach. Doing it again. But Shuria, though, with another suplex. Going stop across the back of the head, now going to the top turnbuckle. What does Shuria have planned here? Drop kick! Another suplex by the Rising Storm. Ahead and outside along with Morgan. Oh, slamming her right up against the barricade. Now just a series of blows to the former champ, keeping her down. I can only assume that Haruka is watching very closely in this matchup as she prepares for her upcoming match against the Rocker Girl champ, Alma Valen. Shuria once again trying to do a cheap shot to Garuda, but Garuda catching her on that one, and Morgan Reid from behind. Right of the corner clothesline. Oh! Snapping that neck very quickly. Tag made to Garuda now. Like, Shuria immediately catching her, taking her into the corner. Chop across the chest. And then a right hook.
Yeah, and a hard forearm.
Sweeping that boot across the face there. Oh, Shuria going to the top turnbuckle. Oh, fighting Garuda back. A drop kick made to the primal.
Oof. And a hard axe handle. Oh, Shuria.
Went for the abdominal stretch, but Garuda using her own way against her, taking her down. And neck breaker. Oh, single leg drop kick made to Shuria. Standing moonsault now. And a cover being made. One. No.
Oh, forearm across the jaw, making sure she does not forget that.
And to those of you tuning in, welcome into WPW Saturday Night Showdown on Sunday night. I'm your host, the Killjoy JTB, joined by my broadcast partner, Andrew Jensen. We're in the second half of the show tonight. Shuria taking on both Garuda and Morgan Reid in a 2-on-1 handicap match to prove herself to Haruka Daisuke, of whom Shuria launched a surprise attack on in the last episode. We do hope you enjoy your stay. And Garuda, the bulldog, out of the corner. Tag made to Morgan Reid now. Morgan with the cover, but he kick out at one. More for that Enziguri, but Shuria dodging out of the way. And trying to go for a suplex, but Morgan with the roll up. 1, 2, no. Oh, and the Canadian Destroyer there. Tag made to Garuda.
Garuda setting up Shuria.
Ooh. Oh, stunner off the apron.
In between the ropes now.
Garuda
Going up
looking to
top.
fly. Oh!
Oh,
Looking for the abdominal stretch once again, but obviously no submissions can be made on the outside of the ring. And Garuda taking Shuria down. Oh! Big spinning kick made to the Rising Storm. Garuda back on the inside of the ring. At the count of 8, Shuria back in. Oh, what she got planned here? The snake eyes into the corner. Looked like Morgan was looking for a cheap shot. And Shuria going for some payback. Went for a drop kick, but just missing.
yeah, either a cheap shot or a sneaky tag. But yeah, Snake Eyes in the wrong side of town.
Over the cover, but a kick out at 2. Oh, Shuria catching that leg from Garuda. Or for another suplex, but Garuda this time with the roll up once again. 2! No! Reverse it again. 2! No! Once again to Garuda. And now Shuria. 1! No!
No, the back and forth.
Seems to be a common sight here tonight. Oh, dropping the knee across the back of the neck there. Garuda back in, but whipped into the ropes by Shuria. Twisting neck breaker. Well, Shuria got planned, but Garuda, oh, reversing and out, going for the head, spinning heads as a takedown. Tag made to Morgan now. Oh! And Morgan looking to fly! Oh! With a DDT to the outside!
Morgan risking it all, and it is paying off right now.
Flying for him there by Morgan, going for the cover now. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Oof. Suplex there by Shuria. Now just wrenching that arm. For a brief submission attempt there by Shuria, but Morgan able to escape it seems. And now taken into the corner. Scoop slam by Shuria. Onto the middle rope. Oh! Went for that splash, but Morgan just rolling out of the way.
Yeah, Morgan just barely missing disaster.
What Shuria got planned here? Oh!
Oh no!
Going for that brief sharpshooter. Garuda though, right there, right in Shuria's face. Oh, now off the top turnbuckle with Ocean's Wake 2, 3. And here is your winner, Shuria. Shuria overcoming the odds here tonight, going up against both a Primal and a representative of the Matsumoto family in Morgan Reid.
Oh, a hard-fought match, but Shuria pulling it out. Yeah, a 2-on-1 match, always tough, but whew.
Yeah. Looks like Shuria is helping Morgan get back up to her feet a little bit. Looks like she's telling her to send the message to Haruka. Yeah. Morgan had just heading to the backstage area now.
Yeah, a little bit more sportsmanship on display.
Albeit probably some bitter sportsmanship.
Perhaps.
Obviously, I can only imagine Haruka may have a message later on, but we will actually be hearing from Haruka and Hana later on tonight. But before we even get to that, we got a couple more matches. Well, we got one match to go through next. But we're actually going to hear from one of the competitors. We're going to hear from the #1 contender for the Rocker Boy champ. We're going to hear from Jacob Storm.
You know, men build a lot of things. Some build fences, keeping their cattle where they belong. Some build walls, trying to keep folks where they stand. But me, I'm out here trying to build something bigger. A damn legacy. Every nail I drive, every scar I carry, every fight I survive. That's all part of it. When it's finished, ain't nobody tearing down what Jacob Storm built. Sergeant Major Payne, trial #1. The hammer of the horseman. The man who keeps order in chaos. He pushed me further than most ever could. But I stood tall because I ain't here swinging for pride. I'm swinging for respect. For victories that mean something. That gets earned in blood and sweat. Trial #2. Beowulf, the beast slayer, the hunter. He knocked me down, sure. But every time I hit the dirt, I got right back up. Because that's who Jacob Storm is. A relentless man who doesn't know how to quit. And now here comes trial #3. Nicolas, Northstorm. Endurance, the man thinks he can drag me past my limit. I don't fold. I don't fade. I damn sure don't quit. You don't outlast me. You either break me or you lose. When I walk through you, Northstorm, I ain't got notch on another win. I'm setting the stage because standing beyond you is Minwana. A year ago, I was still trying to figure out if I even belong. I wore the scars, I carried the fight, but I didn't know what it all meant. Now, every trial, every man that tried to break me, they showed me, they made me. What I am now is undeniable. So, Nicholas, you're the wall in front of me. But Minwana, you're the mountain waiting at resisting disorder. And I'll climb both. Jacob Storm ain't just surviving anymore. He's building a legacy that nobody tears down.
And we have strong words from Jacob Storm.
Yeah, definitely some very strong and very poignant words directed at quite a few people.
Yeah. And, you know, I feel like, you know, just like Hercules going through a series of trials to gain what he wanted, Storm is kind of going through the same exact thing.
Definitely.
Except, you know, the goal isn't godhood, it's championship gold. Which is wrapped around the waist of a very gargantuan person.
Yeah, definitely. It is a Sisyphus version of climbing the mountain and pushing the stone. But if anybody could do it, here's a very strong possibility. It is that man, Jacob Storm.
Mm-hmm. Well, that being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Night City, California, he is the Netrunner, Nicolas Northstorm. The man who once previously held on to that championship that that Storm was currently going after. Storm potentially seeing this as the last, the sort of last challenge ahead of him.
Oh, no greater gatekeeper for a championship than a former champion.
And introducing his opponent, he is the #1 contender for the Rocker Boy Championship, Jacob Storm. You know, something just hit me. You know, okay. We got Nicolas Northstorm versus Jacob Storm.
Hey, Battle of the Storm family.
Yeah. I mean, we also had the Rising Storm in the previous match.
That we did.
Yeah, there is a storm that is approaching, but all three of them are unrelated.
I would hope so.
Unless it's suddenly found out that North is a middle name, which I've not gotten any confirmation of. So, bleh. Oh, both competitors missing their opening moves here. Oh, Storm dropping that torso of Jacob onto the knee there. Oof. You can tweet on social media from Bachelor Butler saying puns detected, eradicate. Look,
he is not wrong.
we like puns here. That's why I got my pun gun.
Done. No, just no.
And Storm. Oh, butterfly suplex made to Nicolas. Oh, dropping him down now, just wrenching that arm there. Oh, continuing to attack that one arm there from Northstorm as he tries to recompose himself in the corner, but Storm just right there. Oh, now busting him open, a chop across the chest.
Yeah, we have blood.
Quick face plant there from the former champion. Setting moonsault into a cover now. One. Kick out at one. Oh, Storm that springboard bulldog. Or North. Oh, man. Not ever since I said I'm getting everything mixed up now.
Right? Northstorm.
Oh, Northstorm going for the cover, but a kick out at one. Whoa! Launching Jacob over and accidentally knocking out the ref.
Ref got to his feet pretty quickly.
And Jacob with a series of suplexes. And that springboard back leg drop. Now going for that tequila sunrise. The Outlaw's grip locked in. Oh, now Storm going to the top turnbuckle here. Oh! Went for that double leg drop, but Northstorm able to escape. Now the net runner to the top turnbuckle. Could be looking for a cross 2 points out here, and he lands it. 1, 2, no.
No. Kick out at 2.
Oh, but Jacob Storm kicking him back. For that running knee drop there, but Northstorm rolling out of the way, taking him over to the apron now. Jacob fighting back, heading back into the ring. But an enziguri. And that runner to the top turnbuckle once again. Oh! Jacob with the cover, but no, kick out at 2. Oh, big snap suplex there. That bridging suplex going inside. Oh! And once again, Outlaw's grip. He's got it locked in onto the netrunner, and Nicolas is tapping out. And here is your winner, Jacob Storm. That's 3 trials conquered. As we inch closer and closer to that long-awaited championship match.
Yeah, Jacob showing why he is just so hell-bent and determined on getting that championship gold around his waist.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 2 more matches up for you coming up next. But before we get into this next bout, we're going to hear from the 2 main standing members of the Matsumoto family. We're going to hear from Hana and Haruka. Before anyone gets the brilliant idea of someone saying Hana abused power, I simply address the issue. Vega and the commission talked about the Who. Haruka wanted Alma, because oddly enough, Alma is the only one to not have faced the Oni yet. Added portion, she would be the 3rd champion to fall. Alma, I had issues with. Hot topic and all brawn, no brains, having a shot at your title. The title held by Amber, held by Shiva, and now you. Not someone who ran off when the doors closed. Not someone from God knows where trying to be relevant. Ragnarok spat in my face, so I kicked hell in hers. You and the Horsemen jumped me. 3, in a sense, have failed to either me or Haruka, or failed already to either me or Haruka already. At Resistant Disorder, I don't care about the odds. I will take what is mine, and remind you and everyone else in WPW why you do not mess with the House of Matsumoto. Shuria, you wanted to know who was in charge all during our match. If I wasn't in charge, I wouldn't have bordered psychosis. When I addressed you in front of everyone and gave you the chance of a lifetime, I told you not to disappoint me. During the match, you didn't. It was after the match you did. See, I can't kill here, and for the betterment, I needed the downgrade. Which, once again, to everyone, after a month's worth of checks and scans, etc., I have never felt better. Thank you, Vega. I give you a chance to make a name. Last WPW, you made an ass out of yourself. Until further notice, your attempts at a rematch, my answer will be no. Earn it. Not just the match, but my respect. One more match, then 3 years of the streak. Alma, you're not just my next opponent. You're the last bitch who will jump Hana and run. I will make an example of you. You will pay. And if you ever try to persuade little sis to leave the family again, I'll ensure the last thing anyone ever hears from you or are your fucking screams. The slaughterhouse is open for business, and no one will survive. Yeah, I think it's fair to say both Hana and Haruka aren't exactly happy right now.
Yeah, no, not in the slightest.
Hana obviously upset at the members of Guns and Glory for what they did with the Fangs of Vega, and obviously doubly not entirely happy with the whole spout that came between her, Alma, and Hel in the backstage area about a month or so ago. And Haruka, you know, obviously Haruka not happy with both Shuria and also Alma with the backstage thing against Hana and Hel. But this will be interesting, obviously, since, judging from what Haruka, or at least from what Hana said, Alma is one of the few people that still hasn't faced Haruka Daisuke in a match.
Yeah, that is surprisingly true with the, well, amount of carnage Haruka likes to leave in her wake running through the entire women's division.
Hmm. And obviously we saw Shuria come out victorious in that 2-1 handicap match. We'll be waiting to see what Haruka's answer will be then, or at least whether or not she's gained the respect of Haruka. And again, obviously you're gonna have to wait and see if maybe at some point Haruka will finally give Shuria what she wants, or if it will still be a no heading into resistance disorder. But, you know, only time will tell on that end. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and head down to ringside for this next matchup. The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Four Horsemen, she is the WPW Rocker Girl Champion, Alma Valen. And speaking of the Four Horsemen, tweeting on social media, Jacob Storm tweeting out saying, Minuano thought he was ready, but the storm doesn't slow down. It takes over. Tonight was just a preview. Believe me, I'm only getting started. Hashtag Eye of the Storm. And yeah, obviously, you know, Minuano not the only person defending their championship at Resistant Disorder. Alma Valen will be defending that championship against both Hel and Hana Matsumoto in a triple threat match. So it's going to be interesting to see how she prepares for that upcoming matchup.
Definitely. Definitely.
And introducing her opponent. Wrestling out of the slaughterhouse, she is the Oni of Matsumoto, Haruka Daisuke. And you know what? Just before she came out here, Haruka tweeting out on social media saying the slaughterhouse is open for business. And yeah, it is open. And the Shield Maiden has come out to accept this challenge.
Definitely. Oof.
And here we go. Both competitors are locking up briefly before Haruka whipping Alma into the corner and then taking her down very, very quickly. Oof. Oh. Slamming that arm down. Ooh. Spin kick right into the gut. Now Alma with a series of stops across the back here. And now a series of headbutts. Oh! That flying clothesline.
Yeah, just absolutely brutal shot.
Another headbutt there to the Oni with the cover now. 1, 2, no. Oh, trying to go for a suplex, but Haruka reversing. Now whipping Alma onto the apron here. What has Haruka got planned? Oh! A
no.
DDT right onto the apron.
Haruka was going for something, but Alma able to counter.
Oh, big German suplex on the outside, right next to our Spanish announce table. Oh, neck breaker there by Daisuke.
And bouncing Alma's head right off the ring apron again.
Oh, big Kamagoye by the Oni. We're at the count of 10 now. And both competitors back in. But a kick out at 1.
Out at 1.
Oh, elbow drop off the top turnbuckle by the Shield Maiden. Oh, quick takedown though, but Haruka kicking her back. Oh, right hook. Followed by that forearm. And into the corner. Followed up with a bulldog. And into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And tossing the champ to the outside of the ring.
Out, almost taunting Alma, just trying to get her back in.
Oh, a headbutt from the apron. Over for the elbow drop, but Haruka dodging out of the way. Neckbreaker. And Haruka to the top turnbuckle, yelling at Alma to get back up to her feet. Oh!
Oh, man.
Devastating move there. With the cover now, but a kick out at 1.
Alma able to block that last shot. Bridging suplex. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2 there. Oh, spine buster there by the Shield Maiden. Alma. Ooh, arching that back before stomping on it.
Oh, and then just clawing the back and another bridging suplex.
Not going for the cover this time, though. A hooked suplex there, going for the cover. That time around, but still a kick out at 1. Another suplex there.
Yeah, a little delay on that one.
Oh, Haruka catching Alma, preventing her from leaving, but Haruka, or Alma, able to escape out a little bit. And the stunner. 1, 2, no.
Oof. And Alma with the running knee into the corner.
Oh. And the Serpent's Grasp locked in. Looking to make the Oni tap out here tonight. Will that happen? Nowhere to go, but Haruka able to escape it.
Yeah, Alma had that thing locked right in the middle of the ring. Haruka, though, able to force out.
And whipping in the ropes, and another headbutt. Going for the cover once again. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Alma taunting. Oh, went for the daredevil dive,
no.
but Haruka just barely missing it.
Yeah, Alma had enough speed there. She almost made it to the Spanish announce table.
Oh. Haruka clotheslining Alma into the corner there and dropping her down to the mat, going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Alma quickly rolling out of the way, but Haruka right there.
Haruka just a cruise missile, nailing Alma on the outside.
Oh, Alma stopping short of the Spanish announce table, heading back in at the same time as Haruka. I'm trying to catch her though after that Irish whip, but Haruka just a couple of steps ahead. Now a series of right hooks. And went for that knee drop there, but looks like she just missed it.
Yeah, just a little shy. But already kicking the dirt on Alma's body.
Alma telling her to bring it on. As Haruka tries to recover on the outside. No! Alma not able to land it.
Yeah, Alma throwing caution to the wind, a very dangerous thing.
Oh. Haruka rolling Alma up a little bit. Oh!
Oh!
Dropping the back of the head onto the knee. Rolling the champ back in now. Yoni of Matsumoto on the top turnbuckle. What could she be planning here? Oh! That diving clothesline there to Alma before stomping the boot on across the forehead.
Yeah, now just hard lefts just to insinuate the point.
Another series of lefts from the Oni. Oh! Face plant right there in the middle of the ring, too! No! Uh-oh! Oh! Straight check! Euthanizer locked in! Onto the Shield Maiden is Haruka gotta get the champ to tap out, but no!
No, Alma somehow able to get out of it. Both these women down for a second. Alma has been taking an absolute beating, and Haruka has just thrown it as quick as she can.
Yeah, showing no signs of stopping. And Haruka with another Kamagoye. Oh, dropping that knee onto Alma with the cover now. 1, 2, no.
Alma taking after her mentor, Sergeant Major Payne, with that never say die attitude.
Oh. Another Kamagoye, this time on the outside. Alma in at the count of 5. Oh! Haruka dropping that face onto the knee, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And here is your winner, Haruka Daisuke! And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the streak continues for the Oni. And that now officially marks 3 years of the Oni of Matsumoto. It is incredibly hard to believe that's been 3 years.
That has been insane.
Yeah. But it should be noted, there were a couple times during that matchup I honestly thought it could have been over for the Oni right then and there. Alma getting some really good shots in during that entire matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Alma, she picked her shots and she almost had them, but for some reason, Haruka just could not be put down long enough.
Yeah. But obviously, you know, the question remains still, who will be the one to do it?
Only time will tell.
Yep. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more matchup here for you next, and yeah, you know, I like being known things at the top of the hour, last minute. It's always the favorite part about this job, quite frankly.
Yeah, it's great.
So, I say this with the utmost hesitancy. It is time for your main event. Yours truly goes up against the Hound of Vega, Luther Bolphonheim, in a hardcore match. Well,
I really hope your premiums are all paid up.
I know there will be. But I will see you after that matchup, I suppose.
You hope.
The following contest is a hardcore match scheduled for one fall. It is your main event. Introducing first, representing the Fangs of Vega, Luther Bolphonheim.
Yeah, Luther Bolphonheim coming out to the ring representing the Fangs of Vega. We already saw one of his partners, Hatafi, excuse me, win earlier tonight over Sergeant Major Payne in a, normal match. But let's go ahead and see if Luther can win tonight against my broadcast partner in a hardcore.
And introducing his opponent, wrestling out of Toledo, Ohio, he is the Killjoy JTB.
And what can I say about my broadcast partner that hasn't already been said to his face? But yes, JTB, a very unwilling, coerced, yeah, not very happy with this match tonight, but definitely something to prove, especially with this up and coming Double or Nothing against Bastion Butler. And here we go. Ooh. Luther dropping the knee. Oh, and a hard powerbomb. Oh, Luther going for oh no, he went for Barbie. But JT getting it out of his hands, and now just strike after strike. Ooh. And a hard shot to the jaw. Quick pin. Kick out at 2. Oof, going for a moonsault. JT rolling out of the way. Oof, hard stomp to the chest. Getting a tweet out by the ever wonderful Lady Kathgina. I have faith in my warlock. He's most skilled. Also, if someone hurts him, I'll hurt them. He's a good lad. Lady K, you know I would never second guess or question you, but at the same time, I would absolutely love to right now. JT grabbing Barbie. Oh, a shot right to the knee. Ooh, kick out at 1. JT eyeing up Luther. Oh, second rope, but thought better of it. Now Luther with Barbie. Oof. Now JT just dropping Luther on the back of his head. Oh my God. JT up. Oh, excuse me. Luther up over the top, catching JT on the outside. Now Luther could be, going for another weapon. And he has the ladder. Ooh, setting it up in between the ring and the announce table. Oof. Hard foot to the jaw. And now just stomping on the lower back while wrenching the arm. Luther dropping JT now. Ooh. JT, hard counter, kicking the lower back. And Luther with the springboard forearm. All right, what could Luther be looking for? Oh, he's got the equalizer. Oh, just right on JT's lower back. And kick out at 2. Looked like Luther just a quick rake to the eyes, having JT drop the sledgehammer. Oh. Now JT with his own springboard punch. And a hard Kamagoye. What could Luther be called for here? Ooh, thought against it. There we go, folks. We have ourselves a slugfest. Lefts and rights, chops and punches. Oh. Looks like Luther might have caught JT across the eye there. Definitely getting the blood tax tonight. What could Luther be thinking here? Following JT on the outside. Oof, hard stop on the hand. And now a flurry of rights. And a hard toss into the steel steps. And now just absolutely abusing the midsection and a forearm to the head again. Another hard Kamigoye on the outside. Now Luther with the chair just throwing it at JT. Nope, Luther getting his knee taken out from under him. Looked like he was going for a delayed suplex, but JT managing to just shift his weight a little bit. And now JT under the ring with the light stick. Oh! And Luther, just that Superman punch. Luther eyeing him up. Oh. JT with a counter of his own. Now Luther cracked open. Oh, and now Luther just splayed out on the ladder. JT, what could he be thinking right now? Going to the top rope. Oh, dear God. Just absolutely breaking Luther and the ladder in half. And now hard shots to the back and shoulders with Barbie. Luther somehow getting the bat and just throwing it at my commentary partner's head.
And here is your winner, Luther Bolphonheim.
Well, congratulations to Luther and the Fangs of Vega tonight. A hard fought but well done victory. And the blood tax has been paid. So we are good for another episode, everybody. As my commentary partner hobbles his way back up, that was an impressive showing by actually both people. Don't tell him I said that.
Ow. Ow. Oh.
Hi, buddy.
Man, have you ever gotten... Man, I think I blacked out for a minute there. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looked like you just got your ass absolutely handed to you.
Yeah, last thing I remember, I was wailing on Luther with Barbie, and I felt something very hard hit the back of my head.
That was probably Barbie.
Oh, was it? I have to watch the playback.
Yeah.
How's that look? Does that look normal?
Yeah, totally normal. Yeah, you shouldn't worry about that.
I'll have to see the Lady K about probably fixing that up, but anyway. Oh, what was it? As I recover from that mess, congrats to my opponent Luther, and congrats to the Fangs for getting their attacks for tonight. And tweeting on social media as I make my way back here, Canzina saying that was clearly a fixed match. Luther was juiced up on some Eldritch Energy cheating. Oh, I wouldn't know if it was exactly cheating, but definitely felt off. But we'll worry about that later. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by on tonight's episode of WPW Saturday Night Showdown. We are on the road to Resist and Disorder, ladies and gentlemen. It is sure to be a sacked show when we reach that point. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have an awesome Sunday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. I have been your host, the Killjoy JTB. This has been my broadcast partner, Andrew Jensen. We'll catch you guys next time in the underground. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.